Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing okay. This is a video I've been asked for a lot recently, especially since I got this new bag in October of last year. It's the Cary crossbody bag by Coach. I'm not sure that they still make it, but I got it in the Black Friday sale last year, basically. I've been looking for a new bag for a while, and this kind of fit my criteria, shape and size and colour and stuff wise. I really like the gold hardware. My dad actually punched an extra hole in the strap for me because I'm only 5'2" and sometimes bags sit at kind of an awkward height. So that's why the strap is a bit longer than it should be in the video. It's kind of sticking out at the end, and it looks fine, and I like that my bag actually fits me properly, because when it's just hanging down I find it really annoying. It has gold hardware, the strap clips on and off. I think it came with a shoulder strap too, but I put it away somewhere. Possibly. I don't know if that's true. I don't use it, basically, if it does exist, so I really can't remember. And it has this really nice sort of caramel coloured interior, which is pretty. I am going to kind of speed run through this video. I'm not going to talk too long about each object, just because there's not a lot to say. I'm not carrying as much as I used to. I've kind of really slimmed down how much I carry day to day. I've just found in recent months it's just not as necessary. But the first thing obviously is my Filofax. I talk about her a lot. All I talk about at the moment is my Filofax. This is the Moterm personal size cover, and it fits perfectly in this bag very comfortably, which was my main motivation really for buying this bag, was to have something that could actually hold my planner. When I made the previous What's in My Bag, my planner was a lot smaller, and it's a welcome relief to be able to fit something a little bigger in this one. And then next I have my Vivienne Westwood purse. My dad actually got me this for Christmas. He's a true girl dad. He really gets it. It has silver hardware, which is okay, and it has mostly just loyalty cards. As I said in the previous What's in My Bag, I am in the UK. We mostly pay for everything with our phones nowadays. It's really just a loyalty card holder, and also a nail card, like a nail salon card holder. I have some cash in the back pocket and my loyalty card for the nail salons. That's really what it's for. But it is still helpful just to be able to have somewhere neat to keep loyalty cards and emergency cash and stuff, so there we go, super cute. Next I have some mittens from Damson Madder. I bought these, I guess maybe like November or something last year, and I carry them every day. I get cold hands, and it's obviously been winter, so it's just nice to have something compact but warm to slip on if my hands start to get too cold, especially because I do a lot of photography and video work, like my hands are without holding stuff. It's just nice to have something to give me a bit of cover if I need it. And then I think next I have maybe, what is it? It's a snack. At the moment I'm carrying these marshmallow squares as a snack. I just think the bump of sugar when I'm out can be really helpful for me. Obviously I have a lot of issues with energy levels and stuff, and it's just nice. And then my inhaler, I've upgraded to a pink inhaler courtesy of my doctor, and I've actually been keeping my earphones wrapped around it. I'm using wired earphones again at the moment, just because my Marshall ones started to wear out a bit and I got fed up of carrying them around. And then I got some wired ones as a temporary measure, and then I became kind of attached to them. They feel very nostalgic. I really like them. So I carry those now. The sound quality is honestly fine. I don't know why, but I was under the impression it must suck, and it just doesn't. And then the last thing that I'm really carrying, big thing wise, is my camera. I've had some questions about this recently. It's the Fujifilm X100V. It has kind of a cult following, a cult status. She's a trendy little thing. I actually owned it previously and then had to sell it because I really needed the money. And recently I was really lucky to be able to buy it back. So now I have her back. I take this with me when I go anywhere. I'm kind of always carrying it in my bag as a just in case thing. I do most of my video work on my phone because it's easy, but it's really such a joy to have something that can take some better quality, bigger photos when I want to. I could talk forever about it, but I'm very happy to have it. And then the last thing in my bag nowadays really is in the inside pocket. I've got some emergency meds. A Halloween lollipop. I actually didn't know that was in there until I opened it and found it. Have my P.O. Box key for shop returns. And then I have a Clinique lipstick. It's Black Honey. Everyone's most flattering lipstick. Normally I would also have a Carmex as well, but I don't in this video. I think it's in my coat pocket. It's kind of that time of year when a lot of my belongings are split between my coat pockets and my handbag. But generally speaking, this is what I carry day to day. I'm not sure it's super interesting anymore, but it is honest. I used to carry a lot more autism stuff, for example, but ever since COVID, I just haven't really felt like I needed it. I don't live in London anymore, and it felt more useful back then, I think, to be able to sit down when I needed to and to go to somewhere quiet if I needed it. And things like the sunflower lanyard and like my autism ID card from the National Autistic Society. I used to think they were really good in case of emergency, but I just don't get out enough nowadays. I just don't find it necessary. So those things I'm missing from this video. Yeah, I mean, look how easy it all goes back in. It's kind of fantastic. I just think I guess the material and the shape of the bag is very forgiving for squeezing things into it. It looks like it's full. It looks like it would be hard to zip it, and it's not. It's so smooth. And what I'll do now, I think, is show you some other stuff I can fit in. So I have this Belkin portable charger. I bought this in 2020 before I travelled somewhere. I think you can get much smaller chargers nowadays. This one is bigger than my phone. Could maybe look at upgrading that, but it still works. And then have my keys. Again, half of these keys aren't even for doors I still have access to. A lot of old keys, some key rings that are also hella worn out. I could probably do with upgrading my keys, to be honest. But I normally have those in my coat pocket, but they will fit in here, obviously, if I take the camera out. And again, it looks like it's kind of full, but the zip is so smooth, like regardless of what's in it, I don't ever have trouble closing it. So I do just think it's a great bag. And again, if I take some stuff out, I can put a book in here too with my planner, with my mittens and my purse and my inhaler, and that just feels so great. If needed, I can always wear my camera under my coat around my neck, and then I can still carry a book, so often if I go into London, I'll do that. That way I still have everything I want to have with me, but I can put things away if needed. And then if I was in a situation where I felt unsafe, I could put my camera in my bag and carry my book. It's like that kind of thing. It's just, I don't know, not to be mushy, but this bag felt like such a good purchase because it's so deceptively roomy. It holds just enough stuff without allowing you to carry too much stuff, if that makes sense. I don't carry a water bottle, but you could definitely fit like a small Evian sized water bottle in here, for example. You definitely couldn't fit like a litre, like a gym bottle. I can't fit my umbrella, but my umbrella is like slightly long. If you had a compact umbrella, you could definitely fit that in here too. It's such a good little bag. So I am also carrying my Snoopy tote bag still. This was in the last version of this video. Still carry it. It's from a collab with Uniqlo. I bought it years ago now, like 3 or 4 years ago probably. At the moment it's full of shop orders, which is why I don't show you me folding it up and squeezing it into the bag. But you just have to trust me that as a canvas bag it squeezes down small and it fits. I can almost always cram it in there regardless of what else is in my bag. So it is just still my best friend. Me and my Snoopy tote bag versus the world. But that's my bag. I hope this was interesting. I know that I'm not carrying a lot anymore, but this is what feels right for me to be carrying, I guess. It's a good amount weight-wise and stuff, and it doesn't deform the shape of the bag too much, so I think it works out. If you have any questions about the bag or about what can maybe fit in it, let me know. I'm not sure if Coach still sell it because I can't find it online anymore, but you might be able to get it secondhand. Would heartily recommend it, and I can obviously answer questions. Well, I hope this lived up to your expectations. It was definitely a very well demanded video, but I will see you next week.